Check out the ultimate guide for the ambitious young man, only at themailarchive.com.
They just worm through life every day, doing the same things every single day. Men are living mundane, repetitive lifestyles. Wake up, eat, do the dishes, do the laundry at X day of the week, go to work, come back home. Emotional tragedies include a lot of things, but a few good examples that modern men experience are breakups, family problems, financial problems, and perhaps even the death of someone close to you. Now, these examples may seem quite broad, but one thing they all have in common is they induce high levels of emotional imbalance. As men, we often hear the quote, hard times create strong men. Well, this can be very much compared as to why emotionally tragic events help men become much stronger. The outside, it might seem as if it's not good for you, but as men, we grow through challenge and suffering. Without any of these, we never truly learn the ways of life. In today's world, it's generally a much more peaceful place as compared to the past decades, where world wars were a thing. Sure, not all places may be treated as peaceful, but we can all agree that today's world is much more peaceful than it was a couple hundred years ago. Whilst this might be good for the general population, for men it has taken a huge turn. Back during the years of our grandfathers, they had a purpose in their life, which was to fight for their country and to reproduce. But in today's world, men don't really have a purpose. And I think that without a level of challenge and suffering in a man's life, his purpose will never truly be found. Without a catalyst that will push him forward out of the safe space he's currently in, he will never truly be able to find what he wishes to accomplish in this world. Because as men, we're problem solvers. We fix problems, which is why strong men create weak times. Those strong men sacrifice their lives to solve worldly issues. But if there's nothing to solve, what's there to accomplish? This is the way most modern men live. They just worm through life every day, doing the same things every single day. Men are living mundane, repetitive lifestyles. Wake up, eat, do the dishes, do the laundry at X day of the week, go to work, come back home. Every man's life revolves around a home. Gone are the days where a man was able to move around, live wherever he wanted to, do whatever he wanted, and accomplish greater things. Emotional tragedies are quite like a double-edged sword. It's one of those things that aren't good to you, but are good for you. Men who have gone through heavy emotional tragedies at a younger age often end up much more successful and achieve much larger things in life, as compared to the men who don't really experience anything at all. Because these tragedies wake men up to the reality of the world and snap them out of the monotonous modern world we live in. Hard times help strengthen your mind as a man. It helps you mature much quicker, the larger the tragedy you experience. Now, obviously, I can't tell everyone to go and do something that might trigger something tragic happening in your life. But what I can advise is do anything and everything possible to challenge yourself every day. Something you've been willing to do it. Just start. People often write books about the keys to success, but sometimes just saying fuck it and doing it is more than enough to get the ball rolling towards the life you want. We as men grow through challenge, and in order to truly find your purpose, you must learn to challenge yourself every single day. Push yourself further. And if you're a man who's going through heavily emotional moments right now, it's important to understand that although it might not be good for you right now, it's going to be great for your internal growth later on. Without challenge, we don't move forward in life. You must become the man who faces challenges and learns how to conquer them. You must fight through it and get to the other side. It's only going to be a matter of time, especially if you continuously put the work in towards beating the challenge, learning more and becoming stronger and wiser as you do so. Men get stronger by combating tough times. Become the man who makes himself strong enough to get through whatever it is he is going through right now. Do not be like those modern soy boys looking for attention to get through the challenge. Be a man, stick it in, and understand that this is a beautiful experience to enhance your masculinity and strength. Stay strong, bro.
Check out the ultimate guide for the ambitious young man, only at themailarchive.com.